Welcome back, Fig and Fruit Nursery and Orchard. I'm Troy, and today we're going to take another look at the soilless air layer. I added some more things here to the bottom. I did not girdle them. I just wrapped stuff around it just for fun to see if anything happened or if I seen anything. I don't see nothing there. Let's see what this next one looks like. I put some plastic and some hormone on this one. Let's see if that worked on this. If it shows any sign of doing anything. I think you pretty much need to girdle it. Well, actually, look at that. One little root. Very interesting. So I didn't even girdle that. All I done was took and put a piece of plastic around it with some aluminum foil, and I rubbed some Hormidin 2 on here, and it's starting to form another little one right there. So that's interesting. I'm going to probably go ahead and girdle this and see if I can get those roots to develop some more. I just wanted to see if it would. So now this one here has been girdled. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at the roots there. No plastic on it. Just, oh, there's a little, I got a slug. All right. So just rubbed Hormidin on there is all I rubbed on it. Now notice something else too. Notice how it's leaking up here. That might have been what made those rot that last time, because look at the moisture leaking out of that. Probably should have put something up here on this top and sealed it. Maybe that would have helped. Maybe it wouldn't. But you know what? We're going to do some more. I want to bend it over where you can really see the roots. You can see the root on that one too. So that just goes to show you right there that you don't need dirt to grow roots on a fig stick or an air layer. You just need a little humidity. It don't even take any water or anything. If you've got a humid environment in your house, you can just simply grow roots by girdling it, putting a little rooting hormone on it, and putting some aluminum foil over it for, I don't know how long it's been. It's been probably four weeks or so since we done that. So now I'm going to trim this off and up pot it. But before I do, I want to show you the two I done last time that I made a video about this. Here's one of them. Looks real good. It's growing, starting to really grow good. And then now this one here, it hasn't done much. It hasn't rotted or anything. It just, and it actually, it did grow some roots. You can see here some roots that are growing up out of here. So it is rooting in, but it hasn't made a shoot yet. So we're just going to kind of keep maintaining them, and we'll see what they do. They're looking good. As far as this goes, we'll just trim this off here. We'll trim it off right here, and I'm going to, we'll get that potted up, get rid of, we don't need to keep but that one leaf. That'll be plenty enough to get that potted up, make another tree. Then I will, I'm going to go ahead and girdle this one down here, and probably go ahead and girdle this one here and wrap both of these, and we'll do two more. But it seems like it works pretty good. You know, you really don't, looks like if you would just, if a person wanted to put, and maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just put this back on here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's put this back on here, and I'm just going to spray some, show you what we'll spray on it. since we know that we can get it started, this is just Clonex Mist. It doesn't have any rooting hormone in it. It's just moisture with some food. This is the nutrients that I use in my fig pops, and when I pot these trees up over here, this is the same stuff that I feed. And this is just a real, very light mix of food. I think what I'll do is I'll just spray it like that. Put that right back on there like that. And get some aluminum foil around it. And let's see if we can go on and get that to root out some more without even girdling it. That'll help hold some of that moisture in there. And it didn't really start there. I thought about maybe doing one right here, and we could take the top of this one off too. So maybe I'll just girdle this right here. But I don't want to actually, after saying that and thinking about it, I don't want to girdle it at all, because I don't want to, I want to see if it will root without the girdle. And since it has, we'll just leave it like that and follow back up on this one and see how it does. I am going to go ahead and, because I know that's going to leak, I am going to seal that off. I'm going to use beeswax on this tonight. It was not easy. There's the wax I'm using. It's pretty sticky, hard stuff. So we'll just put some wax on here. Whoops, if I can. I think this stuff is a lot better if you heat it up a little bit. All right, there we go. We got the top of it sealed off. Maybe that'll keep it from leaking like that last one did. And maybe it only leaked because it was girdled, so by not girdling it, maybe we'll find out and see if that makes any difference. All right, I got it all potted up. And I just kind of, you can see, I kind of pretty much buried the whole thing. But then I'm going to also put this on it too. I'm not going to close the lid. I'm just going to leave it open like that. And those roots will get right going. Alright, I wanted to show one more air layer here real quick. It's not exactly a soilless air layer. So what we had here was this tree had a bad spot in it down here. And I cut it out. You can see I cut all the way the color, the pulp. All of this left is this one little side. But the tree was still alive. So I put some beeswax on the injury. And all I done was took a razor knife and just scraped the bark. And I put the root rot pellets around it. I also put some Hormone 2 on there after I scraped it. And I put these root rot pellets around it. And just wrapped it up. And you can see the roots that are forming on there. So you can air layer. That ain't got no soil. You know, it ain't exactly soilless, but it is just a cocoa core sponge. So yeah, you don't have to have soil to get roots. And sometimes you don't really have to even girdle to get roots. You just got to get some humidity and a little bit of moisture going, but don't get too much or it'll rot. You can see it's got just a little bit of, looks like it's sweating. That's enough. All right, thanks for following along on the soilless air layer. We'll get this other one potted up and Get it growing like the others. Thanks for watching.